What's good, bass heads? In this lesson, I want to show you how to play Count the Days by the MPG, Prince, of course, from the 1995 album Exodus. There isn't really any bass on this song, but it's a cool chord progression and another opportunity to take scale shapes and make meaning out of them. So the song is in the key of E. I am playing a 5-string bass, but I want to show you this progression as it exists under your fingers. Okay, so watch this. Here's the key of E. Ignore the 5th string because I'm not going to use it. There is our E major scale. And we're going to go from that's the first part, okay? Here's a church. Here's a steeple. Never mind my singing. Don't worry about my singing, okay? What we're doing is we're going from E major to C sharp minor. C sharp minor is the 6th scale degree of the key of E. So that's a relative minor. So here's a church. Then we're going to go to B minor. Here's a steeple to A major. Let me do that again. Here's a church. B to A. Then we're going to go to G sharp, but that G sharp, we're not playing a G sharp chord. We're playing the G sharp, which is the major third of an E. Listen, that's a lot of theory. It's an E major chord with a G sharp in the bass. It's just gonna play G sharp. You dig? So here's a church 6. Here's a steeple. Back to A. Now here's this cool part. That I gotta blow away. Okay. F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, B. Here's a church. Here's a steeple. Here's a motherfucker that I gotta blow away. Here's my chance to cue the ears of the people, but not until I make this motherfucker pay. Oh, baby, I count the days. Over G sharp, meaning the G sharp is the bass. Oh, motherfucker. And then we go back to the progression. This is definitely one of my favorite songs. Sonny T and Prince. You know, who are bass players know Sonny T from the whole Corey Wong sphere, but you know, us purple hippies, we know Sonny from the Prince sphere. I can't play it so much because I don't want the copyright people to come and get me. All right. Also, if you want to play the high E, here's a church 1. Here's a church 5 to 4. These are the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. If you want to play the E here at the 7th fret of the A string, you can also go, here's a church, here's a steeple. And if you look at it like this, you're really just going down the scale. Here's a church, here's a steeple. Here's a motherfucker that I gotta blow away. So that walk up, boom, 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 boom. You're walking up the scale, but you can play that C sharp, which is going to be an approach from above the B, as opposed to approaching it below. What do I mean by approaching? Check this out. B is the note that I'm ending up on, and A is below it in pitch. So, right? Instead of doing that, or any one of those is valid depending on what you want to do and what comes next, okay? Baby, I'll count the days. Here's the interview. Here's the time. If I keep your secrets, will you keep mine? So even though there's no bass and I'm doing some extra stuff, it's all in that E major house. E major pentatonic. That's one for you purple hippies and you folks that know you want to come on down and join the club, man. Listen, it ain't rocket science, it's pocket science. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to catch you in the next one as always. Peace. Two fingers.